Okay, what we got? How y'all doing out there? We're still working on our Buick. We're trying to get all these little small parts done. They've been sitting in my shed out there for 2.5 years, and I've practically closed my shop down to get them done, okay? Because I got to get this little stuff done so we can get on with the big stuff. And what we got here is this is our replacement panel that we're going to use that we took off another hood. Thank God we had parts cars. It's very important when you restore your car to this magnitude. I'm going to say it again. You have to have a parts car. I don't give a shit what you say. It's got to be done to save yourself some money. If you look right there. Look right there, you can see that that's rusted out to the point it needs replaced, okay? I don't want to just weld that up. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'm going to replace it. So the first thing that we're going to do, hello, Trevor, how are you doing today, bud? Oh, we're not welding yet. Later. You're going to be right there because I'm going to weld way over there where you won't even know. But you're going to be way over here. Okay, well, I might let you go watch YouTube for a while. Okay, bud? Okay, hold on. What was that about welding now? Say it again.
If you're welding, I just want to look and I'm not looking.
Because what happens if you look at the light when you're welding?
You get blinded.
It'll burn your eyes.
I almost got blinded.
It'll burn your eyes, right?
Yep, I almost got blinded.
So when I weld, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. You almost got blinded? That's because you looked at the light without a mask on. You don't ever look at the welding. I know, but you don't ever look at a welding light without a mask. Am I right, Trevor?
You gonna get me a mask?
Am I gonna get you a mask? What do I look like? Santa Claus? So what Trevor's telling everybody is don't ever look at the light unless you want to get blinded. So you heard the kid. Okay, you heard it. No, Trevor, later. Not after lunch. I gotta do this first. Can you please stand, bud, please? You see what I've had to, this is what I got. This is all I got now. It's ridiculous, it's crazy. I'm trying to keep my nerves down. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to, Trevor. I really am, bud. I'm trying. Real hard. All right, always wear your safety equipment. I'm gonna tell you that again. It's very important, always wear your safety equipment. Now what we're gonna do is we are gonna cut this section out of the car. And we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So let me get that cut out of there and we'll see what happens. So if you look right there, we just cut our corner section out. And I don't know if you can see that through there. You can see the light hitting right there. I'm gonna take my hammer. I'm gonna go ahead and flatten that out. That's going to give me a pattern to make so I can make my new one exactly like this. Is 18 gauge sheet metal, and I always keep the small stratus for little stuff like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my flat edge, which is right here, okay? And then I'm going to find a nice flat edge over here. I'm going to line that up just like this. And then I'm going to trace that out. But I'm not going to use my pencil. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use because I want that to be a nice, precise fit. Now what I'm going to do to mark that out so it's a nice, precise fit and fit exactly like the piece that I took out, I'm going to go ahead and use a scribe tool, okay? Now this is actually a poker tool you can purchase anywhere at your local hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, or you can get it off your Snap-on local tool truck. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to go ahead and hold that on there. Okay, because I want that to be nice and precise. scribe it on there, nice and easy. I'm gonna bring it up here, I'm gonna show you. You can see if I move it, you can see the scribe in it. So then, I'm gonna go ahead and take my cutting tool and I'm gonna cut on the outside of that mark. Hang on, Trevor, please. I'm gonna swap over to my air saw. No, it's an air saw, bud. I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out with my air saw to get a better okay. So the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lay my piece back on, just like you see right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark where that bend was in our metal. Just like this. I'll mark that end there. I'll bring it back nice and easy. I'll mark it right there. I'm going to bring it up. I'll mark it right there. So there's actually going to be 3 bends that I have to make in this piece of metal. Now the way that I do that is a little bit different than the way everybody else does because I don't have fancy tools. I'm going to go ahead and line my marks up right there just like you see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't have fancy tools in my shop. I don't have brakes and bends and English wheels and blah 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 and all this shit. You might call me old-fashioned. You might say I don't know how to fucking do it right, but you know what? I get it done, okay? I'm showing you out there, how to do it in your garage at home with minimal tools. Keep that in mind when you watch these videos, okay? That the job that I'm doing is a professional job, but it's also a job that you can do, and I'm showing you how to do it with minor fucking hand tools. That's very important. What I do is I take a big, long, stiff piece of metal. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp that down on each end if you look real close. So once that's clamped down, I'm going to take my hammer, hang on, Trevor. Then I'm going to take it out of here, like so. I'm going to go over to my vise that has a smaller lip on it, a smaller edge. I'll go ahead and bend that. I'll be right back. I'm going to stick this right here. I'm going to go ahead. Put it all up. And if you notice, we have made a piece, okay? We have made our piece, okay, right there with minor hand tools. All I used was a hammer, a piece of scrap metal, and 2 vice grips, or clamps. Okay, now, we're gonna get our piece back over here, and if you look real close, of course I'm gonna clean all this up. If you look real close, this fits in there exactly where I want it. Okay, just like that. You can see that the edge is on where it's supposed to. I'll go ahead and weld that on there. We'll get a good look at it. We'll be back to check it out. Okay, hold on. Trevor, what did I tell you about the welding, bud? What did I tell you? What did I tell you about welding? What did I say? Tell me. Yes, you're gonna go in the office, bud. Okay, don't worry. All right? I'm gonna tell you when, because you know when it's gonna be? After lunch! Okay. How's our horns looking? Okay. You need a torta from the taco shop? Okay, bud. Okay, let me get that welded on there. We're gonna weld it. We're gonna look at it. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna be great. So, what we got here, okay, we got before. If you look right there, you can see where it was cracked and falling apart. And we got after. That's your patch panel 101, straight from SWRC, Southwest Rod Custom. with a little bit of salsa from Trevor mixed in with it. We got it going. Do you got something to say, Trevor? Come over here a minute. Come here, bud. Come here. Over here, bud. Over here. Come on. Okay, what was the problem, bud? Did I hear you say something? I heard you smirking, laughing. Right, we had a little action with Trevor mixed with a little salsa. You ready to go get a torta over at Castro's Mexican restaurant?
Cynthia.
Well, we're gonna wait for Cynthia, but you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, how's that horn looking?
Still doing
Well, let's get her done.
gotta do the primer.
Get it going. Go. There you go. You see, that's what we got. We got us help over here. We're trying to get it done. I'm ready to go to the insane asylum pretty soon because I'm going crazy. We'll see you later. This is Pete. We'll be back on this story. You know I always am. Take it easy. Goodbye. How's it looking, Trevor? Huh?